Hi, good evening, or just hello. Hi. So we can continue story about Genesis, the book of Genesis from the Bible, and it is really important to understand. It's very important to note that dominion is given to woman over every living thing, but no one word is said that giving man dominion over woman. Because we need, in our time, we need desperately to understand the Bible in correct way. This is not only man's story. This is not masculine story, but this is story about us women. I am a woman, so it's story about me and my friends and about my mother, about my sister, about my daughter. I'm very tired of misunderstanding, because the Bible is my book as well, not only for priests, not only for sisters of mercy or whatever. This is a book what we can read finally. So, thanks, Luther. So, what I want to say now, it's important to note that equal dominion is given to woman over every living thing. The same like with male. Woman has dominion over every living thing. But not any word is said that someone or God gives a man dominion over woman. No one word is said giving man dominion over woman. This is about the book of Genesis. And the second very interesting situation, I was so surprised when I started to realize that we have two authors of the book of Genesis, two anonymous authors, and they are completely different. So, first author, he called the God Elohim. He said that God's name is Elohim. This is one author. The second one, completely different style and completely different name of God, anonymous author as well, said that God is Yahweh of the gods. So we have one first author, he said that God is Elohim, and the second one is Yahweh. Why it is important? Because there are two different stories. We have Elohistic and Iahoistic stories. This sounds really funny maybe, but we have to recognize which one is which one is who, what. So Elohistic story said that man and woman, like male and female, they were created in the same moment, like it was simultaneous created. Female and male in the same moment. In Iahoistic stories, the second author said that first was created Adam, and then after that, after animals, after different creatures, a woman was born from the bone of the Adam. But there are completely different stories, and why it's so important? Because Adam, he's like a Lord who has has to take all power above all creatures, included Eve. In Elohim story, in Elohistic stories, this is different, completely different situation. And for a moment you will see on the screen, I show you how it looks clear. So I just write for you two examples, like two very clear examples, how it looks, how looks those two stories and where is the difference. In Iahoistic stories, we have different order of creation. First, land, second, water, third, male man only, fourth, vegetation, fifth, animals, sixth, woman. In Elohistic stories, the order of creation: first, water, second, land, third, vegetation, fourth, animals, fifth, mankind, male and female. In Elohistic story, male and female are created simultaneously, both alike in the image of the gods, after all animals have been called into existence. Here, joint dominion over the earth is given to woman and man without limit or prohibition. Everything without exception is pronounced very good. Men and women are told that every plant bearing seed upon the face of the earth and every tree, to you it shall be for meat. They are thus given perfect freedom. Men and women are given special dominion over all the animals, every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. How we can compare it and how we can think about it. So for women, it's very important. This is most important for us. When we are reading Genesis, that the first 3 chapters they were written by 2 different authors. Like I said, one was the man who everything was good, everything was beautiful, great. Man and woman, they live. They started to enjoy each other. They started to enjoy all around fruits, vegetables, birds, water, everything. They started to enjoy it together in the same time because they were created in the same time. Instead of another author, the second author, who saw everything in black colors and in black and sad shadows, he said that it was bad tree in the middle of the garden, and it was very bad fruit in the middle of the garden, and people, Adam and Eve, shouldn't eat this fruit. But this is completely different author. So it's really strange that those 2 stories are mixed together, and no one said us that 2 different authors show us different picture of first story of humans being. So how it is possible that there are 2 different stories in one picture? I know that we have a lot of different authors in one Bible. We are a lot of different names, different prophets, and we have Old Testament and New Testament. They are different, and there are a lot of stories inside, and there are a lot of different authors. And this is always this is always words from humans. Yes, this is not literally words from God, but we can feel, we can understand that there is something more about humans, about those pictures. There are something more. Yes, we can understand it, that there are more sources than only humans. So we know that there is Spirit, and there is Holy Spirit behind this all stories, and we can understand our history much better when we understand stories from the Bible. So, in the end of today, I would like to say that I am very happy to understand better the Bible stories about Adam and Eve. So, my favorite author of the book of Genesis, this is the one who said that God's name is Elohim, and Adam and Eve, they were created in the same time, in the same moment. And no one is above another, because God give them both dominion over creatures, but not one word is said that man have dominion over woman. So this is very important, and I hope you understand what I said now. This is a huge step for me. And I hope you remember that we have two authors of the first book of Genesis. Of the book of Genesis, we have two authors, and they are completely different. And then I will show you for a moment on screen. You will see how it looks and why the difference are so important to understand how it was and what we can say about it. So just look on the screen and try to recognize your own story, what you prefer, what you understand in these different situations. I hope you find answer. Take care and see you next time. Bye.